Okay, so this is a special one. Who all have I worked for and with? I already mentioned Mr. Seal Johnson and Jimmy Johnson because of Selena. I worked with them, two blues legends in their own right, from Chicago. Now we have my brother Willie Taylor. And because of that, I was able to work with the Day 26 because of the affiliation. I've been working with Will forever. Like, me and Will went to the same high school together, Thornton Township High School in Harvey, Illinois. That's where we met. I think when I was a freshman, he was a junior, if I'm not mistaken. But I do remember all the time in the hallways, him and Quiet Storm would be singing all the time. And then me and my group, we would be singing. Like, we were the competitive little brothers. We always wanted to we always wanted to try to outdo whatever Quiet Storm was going to do. And that was a good thing for us because we were able to see where we were going to be in the future if we kept doing what we were doing, because their sound was insane. All of the songs that you like from groups back in the day, they would be practicing them, and it would sound better than the groups that was singing them. So to be able to come up under people like that, under Will and our boy Trent and all of these dope singers that we were around all the time in Chicago, it was an amazing experience. And I'm glad that God put me in a place to be able to learn and take things from these different people and to be able to develop a bond and brotherhood with these type of individuals. Now growing up, they understand my journey, you know what I mean? Because they've been through it. So I can ask them things, I can confide in them with certain things that I may be going through, and they understand it and can give me some sound advice on things. So almost every project Will has come out with, I've helped in some capacity, even if it was just him hitting me up saying, hey bro, what you think about this? Should I do this or take this away? And give him my honest input. And then to transition to him becoming a part of Day 26, he called me into the studio with him and Blaze to write Day 26's first Christmas single. That was another dope experience. Up next is Lucky Day. Me and Lucky Day is under the same publishing company. So the label had, you can look at it as like a songwriter's retreat. A bunch of producers and a bunch of their writers, they put them all together in this studio. Each producer gets a room. Every songwriter bounces from room to room after they finish a song. So me and Lucky Day, we were in the studio with everybody from Yanni. Yanni produced Trey Songz's single, Say I. So we was in with him. We did a few records for Lady and the Tramp out of New York. We did a whole bunch of stuff, but me and Lucky Day is pretty much like the same person in the studio. Like, we don't take nothing serious. We plan the entire time, but at the same time, we dead serious when it comes down to recording. As soon as we're done recording, we go right back to acting silly. So for some reason, it always seemed like I get along with people from New Orleans. But us being in the studio together with his level of attention to detail as well as mine, us being in the studio together, we did some insane songs. Like, we did some amazing work. So yeah, that's my story on Lucky Day. Amazing artist, amazing songwriter. Like I said, I've written and sung for a lot of people, so I'm gonna make this the last one because it's a lot of people. So this turned out to be a long story longer. Last but not least, we have Tank. Now, Tank is the first major producer that I ever worked with. It's just amazing to be able to come up and go through these different journeys in life. Usually when Tank is working with you, he like to find out about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he draws inspiration for a lot of his songs, like if he's dealing with a certain artist or writing for an artist. So it took us out to eat, all of that good stuff, and we got in the studio, knocked out a few songs. Amazing experience. And that experience helped me to be able to progress and take my journey even further, to actually prepare myself to receiving one of my first publishing deals. So yeah, all of these experiences, man, and all the people that God has allowed me to be able to come in contact with, to be able to learn from, either in a good or bad way. Like if the situation didn't quite turn out the way that I thought it would, it was still a learning experience, because now I know what to do and what not to do in these situations. So a lot of takeaways that you could get from this is: one, never give up; two, everything is a learning experience; three, always be ready. And yeah, that's a long story short.